You probably think of bananas as the ultimate healthy go-to, especially for breakfast, right? Maybe in your cereal or a quick smoothie. But here's the shocking truth. Pairing your banana with some healthy foods could actually be creating that stubborn bloating, those unexplained energy crashes, and even your recurring acid reflux. And millions of people over 60 are doing it every single day, completely unaware. Today, we're uncovering the 5 common foods you should never pair with a banana. And more importantly, I'll show you exactly what to do instead to protect your digestion, boost energy, and feel good again. And in just a moment, I'll reveal the #1 food that absolutely should never be mixed with a banana. It's a combination millions of us have for breakfast every single day, and it surprised even me. But first, let's understand the simple reason why these pairings matter so much as we get older. I know how frustrating it can be. You try so hard to do everything right for your health. You choose the whole grain bread over the white. You diligently eat your fruits and vegetables, you drink your water. You read the labels, you follow the advice. Yet, you still end up feeling heavy, gassy, or just plain tired after a meal. You start to question everything. You think, maybe this is just my life now. This is what being over 60, over 70 feels like. You feel like you're losing control over how your own body feels, and that's a scary, disempowering thought. And you know what? It might feel surprising, even a little bit silly, to hear that a banana could be involved, especially if you've been eating these combinations your whole life without a second thought. But our bodies change. Our digestive fire isn't the roaring blaze it was at 25. It's a gentler, wiser flame that needs to be treated with more respect. Imagine, just for a moment, what it would feel like to eat a meal and feel light and comfortable afterward. Truly comfortable. Imagine having steady, reliable energy that carries you through your entire day without those sudden, frustrating slumps that leave you reaching for another cup of coffee or a sugary snack. Imagine your digestive system feeling calm and settled. No more embarrassing gas or painful bloating. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you 5 simple food pairings to avoid with bananas that can dramatically improve how you feel. Food combination number 1, bananas and milk. All right, let's dive into our first and arguably the most common and surprising combination of all, milk and bananas. For generations, this has been presented as a powerhouse of nutrition. A banana milk smoothie for breakfast, a bowl of cereal with fresh milk and sliced bananas. It seems like the epitome of a wholesome start to the day. It's what we were taught. But here's the problem. According to many ancient wellness traditions like Ayurveda and even modern digestive science, bananas and milk have profoundly different digestive properties that create a conflict in your gut. Milk is heavy, dense, and cooling. Bananas are also heavy and sweet, but they have a heating effect after they are digested. This creates a confusing message for your stomach. Let's use an analogy. Think of your digestive system as a gentle, warm campfire. To work efficiently, it needs the right kind of fuel at the right time. When you combine these two heavyweights, milk and bananas, it's like throwing a large, wet, dense log onto that fire. What happens? It smothers the flames. The digestive process, which should be efficient, slows down to a crawl. So, what does this actually feel like in your body? That smoothie that seems so healthy can sit in your stomach like a lead weight for hours. This is what leads to that all-too-familiar feeling of bloating, heaviness, and even gas. Your body is struggling. Over time, for people who are sensitive to this difficult combination can contribute to the formation of mucus, leading to sinus congestion, colds, and a general persistent feeling of sluggishness. You drink the smoothie for a burst of energy, but an hour later, you feel like you need a nap. That's your body spending all its precious energy trying to digest this incompatible combination. This concept of incompatible foods has been a cornerstone of Eastern wellness for thousands of years for this very reason. The simple solution. This doesn't mean you can never have a creamy banana drink again. The solution is a simple, elegant swap. Instead of cow's milk, try blending your banana with a plant-based milk like almond milk, coconut milk, or oat milk. These are much lighter, less dense, and far easier for your system to break down alongside a banana. If you truly love dairy, there's no need to give it up. Simply separate them. Give them space. Enjoy your glass of milk or bowl of Greek yogurt, but wait at least 30 to 60 minutes before you have your banana, or vice versa. This allows your digestive campfire a chance to process one fuel source efficiently before you add the next. It's a small change that makes a world of difference. Food combination number 2, bananas with high-protein foods like meat or eggs. This next one follows a very similar logic. It's a habit many of us have adopted, thinking we're making a meal more balanced or healthier. So, after a hearty breakfast of scrambled eggs or a dinner of roast chicken, you might reach for a banana for dessert, thinking you're getting in your fruit for the day and ticking all the nutritional boxes. However, just like with milk, dense proteins and sweet fruits require completely different digestive environments to be broken down properly. Heavy proteins like eggs, chicken, fish, and beef need a highly acidic environment in the stomach. Your body floods the stomach with hydrochloric acid to do this job. Fruits, on the other hand, especially sweet ones like bananas, digest much more quickly and don't require, in fact, are hindered by such intense acidity. When you eat them together in the same meal, you create a kind of digestive traffic jam. The banana is a fast-moving vehicle, ready to exit the stomach quickly, but it's stuck in line behind the slow-digesting protein, which is like a heavy truck that needs hours of work. While the banana waits in the warm, acidic environment of your stomach, it begins to ferment. And what does this fermentation feel like? It's the direct cause of that uncomfortable gas, bloating, and that full feeling that just won't seem to go away. You're essentially creating a little compost pile in your gut. It can also be a major trigger for acid reflux and heartburn for many people, as the stomach churns and struggles to manage these two very different tasks at once. The simple solution. The key, once again, is timing. It's about being a smart traffic controller for your own digestion. Give each food type the space it needs. Think of fruit as a prologue or an epilogue to your meal, not part of the main story. Enjoy your banana as a snack at least 30 minutes before your protein-rich meal. This allows the banana to pass through your stomach quickly, into the intestines where it belongs, before the heavy lifting of protein digestion begins. Alternatively, wait at least 1 to 2 hours after your protein meal to have your banana. This ensures the protein has had its dedicated time to be broken down properly and has moved on. This small pause can completely eliminate that post-meal discomfort. Food combination number 3, bananas and melons. A big, beautiful fruit salad on a summer day. It seems like the healthiest thing in the world, doesn't it? A festival of vitamins and fiber. But even within the seemingly harmonious fruit family, there are pairings that can cause significant trouble. The most famous incompatible fruit pairing is bananas with melons. This includes watermelon, cantaloupe, and honeydew. Here's the simple science behind it. Melons are almost entirely water and sugar. They are the sprinters of the digestive world. They are designed to be digested incredibly fast, often passing through the stomach in just 20 to 30 minutes. Bananas, being much denser, starchier, and more fibrous, are like the long-distance runners of the fruit world. They take significantly longer to break down. When you eat them together in a fruit salad, that same digestive traffic jam happens. The melon is fully digested and ready to leave the stomach, but it's physically trapped behind the slower-moving banana. As the melon waits in the warm environment of your gut, its high sugar content begins to ferment very quickly, causing, you guessed it, bloating, burping, and sometimes major digestive discomfort. Let's use that highway analogy again. Imagine a 4-lane highway where a whole fleet of fast-moving sports cars, the melon, gets stuck behind a single slow-moving truck, the banana. The result is a massive backup, honking, and chaos. That's precisely what's happening in your stomach. The simple solution. This one is the easiest rule to remember. Eat melons alone, or leave them alone. Enjoy melons as a standalone snack, at least an hour apart from any other food. This is when they are most refreshing, hydrating, and easiest on your system. They are a solo act. When making a fruit salad, simply leave the melons out if you're including bananas. Instead, pair bananas with other fruits that have a similar digestive time and density, like apples, pears, peaches, or berries. Food combination number 4, bananas and refined carbohydrates. White bread, pastries, sugary cereals. This next combination is perhaps the most critical one for us to understand. I'm talking about pairing bananas with simple refined carbohydrates. This means things like a banana on a slice of white toast, a banana muffin made with white flour and sugar, or a banana sliced over a bowl of sugary breakfast cereal. A banana is already a high-sugar fruit. That's not a bad thing on its own, because its natural fiber helps to slow down the absorption of that sugar into your bloodstream, giving you sustained energy. However, when you combine it with another fast-acting carbohydrate that has almost no fiber to slow it down, like white flour or pure sugar, you create a metabolic sugar bomb. Your body is hit with a massive, rapid-fire dose of sugar all at once. In response, your pancreas goes into overdrive, releasing a huge surge of insulin to try and manage the flood and shuttle all that sugar out of your blood. The simple solution. If you love having a banana with your breakfast carbs, you don't have to give it up. Just make a smart swap to something that will support you, not sabotage you. Instead of white bread, have your banana with a slice of 100% whole grain or sprouted grain toast topped with a smear of almond butter. The fiber and protein will slow everything down beautifully. Instead of sugary cereal, have your banana with a bowl of plain, unsweetened oatmeal or Greek yogurt. Or simply pair your banana with a handful of nuts or seeds like walnuts or chia seeds. The healthy fats and protein are the perfect companions to ensure a slow, steady, and sustained release of energy throughout your morning. Food combination number 5, bananas and caffeinated drinks, especially coffee. Finally, let's look at a very common morning ritual for millions of people, grabbing a banana and a cup of coffee as you rush out the door. It seems efficient, a quick hit of energy from the banana and a wake-up call from the coffee. But for many of us, especially those with sensitive stomachs, this can be a jarring and conflicting combination. Coffee is highly acidic. It's also a powerful stimulant to the digestive system. It gets things moving, sometimes very quickly. A ripe banana, on the other hand, is very sweet and can be quite heavy and cloying on the stomach. When you introduce these two potent forces to your empty stomach at the same time, you can create a conflicting set of signals in your gut. The high acidity of the coffee can sometimes clash with the banana, leading to immediate acid reflux or heartburn. For others, the combination of the coffee's nervous system stimulant effect and the banana's quick sugar hit can lead to a feeling of being unpleasantly jittery, anxious, and unsettled, followed by a hard energy crash later on. This isn't a dangerous combination in the same way some of the others can be, but it can be a major source of daily discomfort, that feeling of being off, that people don't connect to this specific common pairing. The simple solution. Once more, it's all about creating a little bit of space and time. Drink your coffee first. Savor it. Give it about 20 to 30 minutes to work its magic, wake you up and settle in your system. Then have your banana, preferably with that small handful of nuts or some protein as we discussed. This simple separation allows your body to process each one more effectively, giving you the wonderful benefits of both without the unpleasant side effects. You get the clarity from the coffee and the sustained energy from the banana. You see, learning about these combinations isn't just about preventing a little gas or bloating. It's about something much deeper and more empowering. It's about respecting the incredible, sophisticated digestive system you have. It's about giving your body the best possible chance to extract all the wonderful nutrients from your food efficiently and without a struggle. It's about having the steady, reliable energy to say yes to that walk in the park with a friend or to play with your grandkids without feeling exhausted. It's about having the mental clarity to enjoy a good book, manage your finances, and stay sharp. It's about taking back control from those nagging symptoms you thought you just had to live with. So to recap quickly, the 5 combinations to be mindful of are bananas and milk. They're too heavy together. Your best bet is to separate them by at least 30 minutes, or use a lighter plant-based milk. Bananas and high-protein foods. This creates a digestive traffic jam. Always eat your banana before, or wait a while after your protein meal. Bananas and melons. They digest at completely different speeds. The rule is simple. Eat melons all by themselves. Bananas and refined carbs. This is a recipe for a sugar bomb and an energy crash. Always pair your banana with fiber, protein, and healthy fats instead. Bananas and coffee. This pairing can be jarring for a sensitive stomach. Just give them a little space. Have you ever eaten something healthy and felt absolutely awful afterward? I want to hear your story. Tell me the weirdest or most surprising food combo your body just doesn't like. Let's uncover these hidden mistakes together in the comments below. Your discovery might be the one thing that helps someone else in our community finally find relief. And if you're over 60 and you want more smart, no-nonsense health advice that's backed by real tradition and modern science, advice that respects your wisdom and experience, then please hit that subscribe button. This channel is made specifically for you. Thank you for being here today and for investing this time in your well-being. Here's to your health, your energy, and the power of making small, smart choices.